How are you all? I hope you all are well and staying your home, and also I hope you all are doing your study well, right? Okay, in the yesterday class I had given you homework. The question was why the topmost layer of the soil is rich in humus. Okay, so I think you got the answer. No or yes? If you didn't, I will give you answer, right? So first I'll ask to you a riddle. Give answer, think about that and give answer. The riddle is, who am I? The question is, who am I? I break down the remains of dead plant and animal. Who am I? I break down the remains of dead plant and animal. You know answer? No. Okay, I am giving answer. I am a decomposer. I am a decomposer. Decomposer means who is decomposer? The plants, the microorganisms that are responsible for break down the rotten leaves, the dead animals. They are responsible for the break down there into their own organic matter. Like what is the decomposer and what are they doing? So the decomposer is, they break down the organic or inorganic matter in the simpler way, in the simpler organic or inorganic form, right? Like all the matter, they are break down the, like in the water, in the tissues also, the dead animals tissues, they are responsible to break down, and the calcium, all the minerals, they break down into their simpler way, right? जैसे हमारी बॉडी या प्लांट्स होते हैं वो बहुत सारी चीज़ों से मिलकर, बहुत सारे ऑर्गेनिक इनऑर्गेनिक मैटर से मिलकर बने होते हैं. तो जो माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म होते हैं लाइक बैक्टीरिया एंड फंजाई, दे आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू ब्रेक डाउन इनटू देयर ओन फॉर्म और इन द सिंपलर ऑर्गेनिक और इनऑर्गेनिक मैटर, राइट? ओके, so why I am telling you about that? Because of humus. Then I am telling you the answer of humus. So why the top layer of the soil is rich in humus? So humus is what? When the trees shed their leaves, you all have seen the trees are shedding their leaves. After that, what happened? The green leaves slowly change into brown, then it rotten up, right? And the many of the animals, they dead and they are after death of these animal, what happened? They also rotten, they are decaying means the rotten up, they are break down into their own form, in the simpler form. Their tissues start to change into simpler form after rotten up. And who is the responsible for? Microorganisms like bacteria and fungi. Then what happened? All these decaying of the plant and animals tissues and part, they change into different thing in the water and different type of minerals, and they mix with the soil. These organic or inorganic matter, they mix with soil, the rotten leaves and the dead animals. So remain of the plants and animals, slowly it rotten up due to the presence of microorganisms, and after rotten up it change into simpler form like water, calcium, nitrogen, they change into their simpler form. And after that, what happened? They mix with soil and it's make the soil fertile. That is called humus. So all the animals, plants, they are living at the top of the soil. Their plants are also growing on the top of the soil. So that's why the top most layer of the soil is rich in humus, because the animal, plant, they all are present on the top layer of the soil, right? Okay, so it was the revision of previous class, right? So what we learned today, what we are going to learn today? So today's topic is soil erosion. What? Soil erosion. Do you know what is soil erosion? No? Okay. Let us come and do I am explaining it with the activity, right? See here how the soil erosion is happen by the force of wind. See, right? So that is a soil erosion by the wind, right? It is a soil erosion by the wind. So we are also doing another activity. How the soil erosion is happen due to water. The soil erosion by the water. How the water is responsible for the soil erosion, right? See what is happening. See what is happening. What are you observing here? There was no soil, but due to force of water, what happened? The soil washed up. The soil washed up. So that is what? The removal of the soil from the land, the topsoil, the top layer of the soil that removed by the force of wind or water, that is called the soil erosion, right? That is what? The soil erosion. There were first, what have you observed? There was no soil, only I throw the water. What happened? Due to waves of water, the soil washed up, removed the soil. So the top layer of the soil that removed by the force of wind and water or by the human being, that is called the soil erosion. That is what? That is a soil erosion. Means what is soil erosion? By the force of water, removal of the soil, topsoil, by the force of water, wind, or due to the activities of human being, that is called the soil erosion. So why it is harmful for us? Why it is harmful for us? Because that remove the nutrients with it. When the soil erosion happen, what happen? It erode the top layer of the soil that contains the all type of nutrients, humus, that is good for growing the plant. So if washed up that top layer of the soil, what happened? The plants cannot be grow, right? And it make the soil unfertile. The plant we cannot grow and it make the soil unfertile. Means it make the land barren. By the soil erosion, what happened? The land would be barren. Means the land where the barren land, what is? Where we cannot grow the crops, we cannot grow the plants, right? So that is the effect of the soil erosion. So that is very harmful for us. So what is good? Why soil erosion would not be happen? When the plants that prevent us from the soil erosion. How? Because the root of the plant, they are binding the soil together. When the wind blows, when the water comes, when the running water comes or rain comes, all the soil that binding together with the help of root, and it cannot be erode, right? It cannot be removed, it cannot be washed up, it cannot be flow with water, right? So that makes the soil fertile, and that is the way we cannot the soil will not be erode, right? So that is all about the soil erosion. What are the effects? So what are the causes of soil erosion, right? What are the causes of soil erosion? I am explaining. First, this cause of soil erosion is running water. First is running water. Running water, that is responsible for soil erosion. How it is? Running water. With the running water, what happens when the river flows, or when the rain comes? The the water have force. It washed up the soil with it. As we have observed in the activity, when the waves come again and again, then what happened? When the waves come and it take with it the soil, right? So the flowing water washed up the soil with it. The top layer of the soil, it washed up, right? So that is also a reason to carry the water from the, when the rainwater comes in hilly area, what happened? From the hills, it also washed up the soil. And what happened when the river comes from the mountains? It washed up by the river water, and the rain also washed up the mountains, and the river goes into the plains. It flows into the plains. Then what happened? It flows down, because when the river flows from the mountain, it flows faster. The rain also come, and with it deposited the soil which is erode from the mountains, right? And it deposited into plain. All the soil that erode by the river or rainwater, it deposited into the plain. Then what happened when this all the soil that is eroded by the rivers, that is bring by the river, it collected in one place, and that is called it deposited in one place. And then what happened? That the river changed its way. Then what happened when it collected more and more, it deposited more and more? Then what happened? The river changed its way. Okay. Then what happened? The flood comes in on the land. The floods come on the land, and that deposited soil by the river water, by the rainwater from the mountain, or from the hilly area, that is called silting. मीन्स जब ये जो मिट्टी रेन वाटर या रिवर वाटर के साथ बहकर ऊपर से आती है और प्लेन में कहीं पे एक प्लेस पे बहुत ज़्यादा ये डिपॉजिट हो जाता है, then what happened? This deposited soil is called, this eroded soil is called, when it collected on one place, that is called silting. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? इसको हम बोलते हैं silting. Then what happened? The river changed its way. अब जब इतना बहुत ज़्यादा डिपॉजिट हो जाएगा soil erosion, तो क्या हो जाएगा? रिवर की जाने का, फ्लो करने का जो रास्ता है, it will be closed ना. तो फिर क्या होगा? The river would be change its way. दूसरे रास्ते से पानी है तो कहीं ना कहीं से फ्लो करेगा, right? Then it change its way, right? And what happened? The areas wherever the people are living, on the land area, the flood come. The might be flood come. Then what happened? That is very harmful for the living beings, for the farms, for the animals, for everyone. So that is very harmful. So the soil erosion, that is soil erosion by the running water, right? And then the soil erosion by the running water, first one. The second one is by the wind. By the wind. How the soil erosion would be happen? By the wind. The areas wherever the grasses or plants are less. Wherever the areas, the land, wherever the grasses and the plants are less. Then what happened? As you have observed in the activity, the wind have force. So this wind carried away the soil with it. Wind blows, it carried away the soil with it, right? So that is the soil erosion. The top layer of the soil is it eroded by the wind. It flows away from one place to another by the force of wind. So that is the soil erosion by the wind, right? And then third one, that is by the human being. By the human being. How the human is responsible for the soil erosion? So many of the activities that human are doing, and that is responsible for the soil erosion. First one is the deforestation. As you know, deforestation, the cutting down of trees, that is called the deforestation. How it is responsible for the soil erosion? As I told you before, that the plants that bind the soil together, the root of the plant, bind the soil, right? And when the human are, what they are doing, they are for their own requirement, for their own purpose, what they are doing, they are cutting down the forest for making buildings, for their furniture, right? So for making buildings, for making roads, also the people are cutting down the trees, right? So for their requirement of wood, and for making factories, so different type of purpose, the people are cutting down the trees. For farming land also they are cutting down the forest, right? So these all about that all are the reason the people are doing deforestation. For factories, for making buildings, for making roads, for furniture, for their requirement of wood, and for making farming land. So they are cutting down the forest. And then what happened when the forest, they are doing deforestation, they are cutting down the trees, the soil loses up. And what happened when the force of running water, it carried away the soil, the top layer of the soil carried away, and the force of wind also, it carried away with it the top layer of the soil. So that is also a reason of soil erosion by the deforestation, right? Then second one is, so that is deforestation, right? The second one is overgrazing. What is overgrazing? When the animals like cows, sheep, goats, they are grazing, they made to graze on the land again and again. They are eating the plants and grasses again and again on that land, on the same area. Then what happened? It also is cause of soil erosion, because when they are eating the plants, the and grass, what happened? It loses also the soil. And what happened then? It is also cause of soil erosion. How? Because loses soil, what happened? It carried away with the force of wind or force of running water. It carried away from one place to another by the force of wind or strong force of wind and running water. So that is a reason of, that is made to by the human being, because overgrazing also, that is responsible, the human are responsible for this. The third one is a plowing of hills. Plowing of hills. How the plowing of hills are responsible for soil erosion? When the people are cutting down the hills by their own purpose, like for the way, they are making the way, they are making the road on hilly area. Then what happened? It also they are cutting the plants, they are cutting the trees which grows on the mountain or hilly area. then what happen? It also loses the soil. It also loses the soil. Then what happen? It is also a reason of cause of soil erosion, and also it is cause of landslide, because when the people are cutting down the trees on the mountain, on the hilly area, it loses the soil, and when the rain comes, when the strong wind or storm comes, then what happened? The piece of land, it break down. That is called that is a reason of, that is called the landslide, right? And when they are making the way on the hilly area, they are doing the farming also on the hilly area, so it will also cause of soil erosion, because the soil without plant, soil loses up, and the force of wind or rain water or running water, it washed away, it carried away from one place to another. That is also a reason of soil erosion by the on hilly area, by the plowing of hills, right? So these all are the causes of soil erosion. So that is all about the soil erosion and its causes. I am telling you one more thing. By the soil erosion of running water, it can be seen in the Chambal Valley. It can be seen in the Chambal Valley, that is in Madhya Pradesh. It makes the barren land. Chambal Valley is changed into, now it is changed into barren land. So what are the effects of the soil erosion? It can be seen in the Chambal Valley, right? So that is very harmful. That the Chambal Valley, that was very previous, it was very fertile, but now it is changed into barren land. So that is the effect of soil erosion, right? Okay, it's all about the soil erosion and causes of soil erosion. If you are having any query, any question, you can ask me. And right, okay, thank you. Bye.